ready? Jack. Break them down.
You're listening to the Fourth Wall Podcast with DJ Lou and Mike J. Follow us on Twitter at Fourth Wall Podcast, on Facebook.com/Fourth Wall Podcast.
Welcome to Raw is Jericho!
Turn it up!
We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Girls, have you ever looked down and said, these lips need love? Me too. So I did a net search and found
Rager Gator!
Vajazzling Clinic. This gator knew the sensitive touch that a real woman is looking for. Plus, I got the bling in the bling, damn it. So remember, when the vajayjay is sad, go to
Rager Gator!
Vajazzling Clinic.
Jaws a party.
Rager Gator is property of the Underworld Cartel. All other Ragers and Gators are mere imitators. Rager Gator and its affiliates are not liable for
any loss of profit, counter lawsuits, misuse of products and services, natural wear and tear, depletion of the ozone layer, packs of wild dogs, wardrobe malfunctions, inadequate length of limbs to reach things on the top shelf or any other shelf for that matter, bad internet connection, your neighbors, the fall of communist Russia, malnutrition, lack of knives, your parents' divorce, an excess of knives, bacterial and or viral infections, viral videos, additional limbs, stubbed toes, that one thing that happened to you in high school, baby boys, prolapsed rectum, the effect you experience while watching marital aid videos, tickle fights, inability to read, Uncle Brad, phallic symbols, raccoon burgers, kidnappings, child snackings, fleas, religious experiences, the quickening, nightmares, pregnancies, bad sushi, Taipei death matches, Tiger Smith, paper cuts or splinters, vacation time, unwanted memories.
If side effects last for more than 4 hours, please call a doctor. If your party lasts for less than 4 hours, party harder.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, the Pope Elijah Burke, and you're listening to the Fourth Wall Podcast.
There's a time for love and a time for living. Take a chance and face the wind. Open road and a road that's hidden. A brand new life around the bend. There were times I lost a dream or two. And found a trail. And at the end was you.
Yes, y'all. It's another episode here on the Fourth Wall Podcast. It's your boy DJ Lou, and I'm sure I'm joined with a very happy and aesthetic.
One more day. Not even a day. It doesn't count. You don't count the day you're on, you don't count the day it happens on. So technically it's already over, I guess, by that theory. We're 1 day away.
It's Mike J on the other side of the studio.
We're 3 days away.
You didn't even introduce yourself.
They know who I am. If I gotta keep telling them, then what's the point?
Yeah.
Plus, all of a sudden, I'm like
Never know
felt
for
like
the
I've
new
gotten
guys.
sick in the last hour and a half. And all of a sudden, my nose is stuffy.
I noticed.
And I sound weird. And it's just, I'm kind of wondering why, because it's 900 degrees outside.
Very much true.
I don't know how I'd randomly get a cold at 8 o'clock at night. But
Chilling here.
I guess.
Chilling here. I don't know.
Whatever. I haven't been sick in a while, so I guess I'm due.
Oh, boy.
Going out to the bar tomorrow night. You should come.
I'm definitely anticipating it.
Who cares if you don't like football? It's still just chill. Make fun of Fido for throwing on his ass. Good time. I don't know what that is, but it's still funny.
Make fun of his mustache.
Beat a dead horse at this point.
Oh, man.
Sorry, I took full advantage.
I'm sure you did.
But
yes, it's been a very, very, very exciting week around here. And I'm not just talking wrestling related.
No.
Okay, we're talking, it's football season. It's that time. It's fantasy time.
Angry white rapper time.
I was getting there. It's your football pick'ems time, which, by the way, Steve did ask about.
Pick'em. Yeah, I'll do that when we're done. Just remind me.
Angry white rappers and white folks in general.
Oh yeah, man.
Just in general.
People are going nuts this week.
Bro, what's going on? Like, really, what's going on with you guys? Only because I say that because the whole Colin Kaepernick thing and the Nike deal, and then Eminem releases an album out of nowhere, and it's mind blowing, and it's a lot better than what the other one was, and other rappers took offense to it because he mentioned them in a rap, and so now there's a rap battle going on between like Eminem and Jake or MGK. Like my Facebook, my Twitter, it's all full of the same white rap battles. And I don't mean to say that in a negative way, because Eminem is one of my favorite rappers. As a matter of fact, I shot a mix in here that I did of Eminem. It's super long, so you won't miss it. It's just the hype behind it all. Like, it's just a very exciting week.
Yeah.
Like I said, between football and the whole rap battle and the Nike, and
I feel like we're leaving something out. Something else.
There is something else. I'm sure there is.
Whatever. What do you want to start? What do you want to jump in?
Where is there to start? We can start at any point there. I mean, let's talk about this rap battle. We can start there.
Right,
let's start there. Eminem drops an album, Kamikaze. It's his comeback from Revival because he hated it and everybody else did too, and they said he lost his touch, so he might have got a little angry and released.
Did he admit, real quick, did he admit to not liking it?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right.
It's all over Kamikaze.
Good, because it sucked.
Wasn't my favorite album, and like I said, I'm a huge Eminem fan. After Revival, I mean, to be honest, sometimes I act like I didn't even hear it. Oh, Revival? No, I'm sorry, I must have missed that one. Yeah, let's talk about being in denial. That's all right though. And now MGK. Now I've argued about this on my Facebook with people. And when they said that he murdered Eminem in that diss track he did about 24 hours after that Kamikaze was released, maybe 48 hours. Murdered, I wouldn't say, because there's been a lot of rappers out there that went after Eminem, and some of them were pretty harsh. And you know what? I'll admit that. MGK's response, or Eminem's diss, Rap Devil, was good. It was good. The beat was catchy. But now, looking at it from a different standpoint, where the hell he's been? Where'd he come from? What has he released? You know what I mean? So now we're at a point of MGK versus Eminem, and it's just like, is it really though? Is it really? Like, MGK, how many Grammys you got? I'll wait. You know, how many Oscars? How many? It's just, he's more recognizable, Eminem being more recognizable than MGK. And that's just my opinion. That's my opinion. MGK, like you mentioned earlier, Mike J. You even with us still? Oh, there he is. Okay. No, you maybe had.
You're in the music like I'm in the sports.
Turn around.
You just take
sorry.
I'll finish up what I think after.
Sorry. Like we mentioned earlier, or we were talking about earlier, it's MGK mentions, well, you need Dre to produce your stuff, and that's why you're successful. And it's just like, you got Puffy producing your stuff, who's a phenomenal producer. Don't get me wrong. Puff Daddy's a phenomenal producer. I used to jam out to his stuff back in the day. He'll make you rich. Absolutely, he'll make you rich. But you have to work for it. And it's not just going to get handed to you. And MGK, I think that you got that little taste of glory, and you were just like, I'm comfortable here. And you didn't really do much. You didn't make much of a mark in the industry. This is the most noise that was made about you since you've been released. Since you've been in the game. How often have you heard of MGK?
I know the Steve-O song. That was it. And then he did Mania. That's the only two.
Yeah.
That's honestly the
Mania.
only two
Yeah,
things
Mania.
I know
And he did the
about
Kevin.
him,
He did the
period.
thing with Kevin Owens, where
Yeah, the Kevin Owens.
where he took the power bomb off the stage onto tables, and again, like we mentioned, he no sold it, jumped up and walked away like it was nothing.
Like, until I looked up that rap disc, the Wild Boy song was the only thing I've ever heard by him. So, not to say he's not good. It's just I didn't, I kind of got out of, what do you even call it? Like, current popular music, pop music, popular
Top
music.
40-ish music, yeah.
Whatever the fuck it's called now, like popular. Like, I don't mean pop like that, but the music that's popular. I don't really pay attention to anymore.
Yeah.
I'm out of the times. I mean, like I
top
still
40.
listen to Eminem and Jay-Z, good guys that were good in the 90s and 2000s. Like, that's what I listen to. But this wasn't bad. Personally, I like to clarify that I think this is a work. I think they've been in on this since the jump. But because to get pre-recorded music that quickly, it just doesn't seem like he could write something that specific that fast. Either A, if he didn't know it was coming, or B, without the help of 40 writers doing all that shit for him. So, I don't know. It didn't seem really authentic, but it was good. Like, I don't have a problem. If they told me right now, yeah, they're in on this together, like, I still wouldn't care. I would look forward to it. But I really don't think Eminem's going to rebuttal. I think he's going to kind of let this one simmer and see what else comes of it. So I think he's hunting for fish.
That's a possibility. That's a possibility. But I mean, Eminem has known to come back, though. That's what he does.
Maybe,
but that was the old him. Maybe it's a new him now. But it's not just MGK and Eminem in the mix. Now G-Eazy's in the mix. Do you know who he is?
Not a clue.
Not a clue. Okay. G-Eazy's another white rapper, and he went after Machine Gun Kelly as well. So now it's just this big menage of rappers that are going after one another, which makes your meme so much funnier, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, the Post Malone one?
Yes, the Post Malone
say
one.
nothing.
Just cutting his grass, minding his business. Yeah. I mean, MGK made a good rap disc, and that's good. I mean, he did exactly probably what Eminem's whole intention was for you to step up your frickin' game.
I guess I'd rather just see him cut the costume. I would have rather him just been like, out somewhere rapping without all the music and the video. MGK.
Oh, okay, yeah, because he released a video with it, right?
Just the way it came out. Like, it would have been better if it was a little more, like, just him somewhere, like, and said all that shit, but not in the form of a video.
Correct.
At least if you're trying to insinuate this general heat.
I mean, the video was genius. Don't get me wrong. He's standing there and he's eating a bowl of M&Ms. Like, that's...
Yeah.
Like, I get the metaphor there. Like, I get it. I get what you're trying to say, but... Murdered Eminem? Like, he murdered him? Like, Eminem's like, oh, he's dead. He's going to fall off the face of the earth. And MGK just did that and ended his whole rap career.
Well, it's also a full song to what, a blurb?
Yeah, exactly.
So Eminem technically hasn't even gone yet. If anything,
Exactly.
Eminem said, all right, let's go, and he swung first.
He
now
let-
Eminem's going to get
exactly.
to go back. If we're saying he moved. We can't say until Eminem either does or doesn't. Then, there has been no part 2 yet. So nobody's murdered anybody yet. It'll be disappointing, though, if Eminem goes off and doesn't do anything about it.
G-Eazy went at Machine Gun Kelly, though. Went at him. Like, like hard. Hard.
What'd he say?
Oh, a bunch of stuff. They were talking about, like, their whole relationship and how they were on tour, and he was headlining his stuff while he was opening for Fall Out Boy, and oh yeah.
Who was opening for Fall Out Boy?
Machine Gun Kelly.
Was he? That's funny. He looks like Fall Out Boy.
It's fitting.
Yeah, it really is.
Fall Out Boy, I mean, kind of got some rap in it with their own twist persona. Kind of.
Just because of the rhythm of their songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were popular during the music. When music videos were popular, like late 90s, early 2000s. When they were big in that era.
Like real TRL.
TRL. Even the cartoons, like Beavis and Butthead, was a comedy cartoon that was mixed in with music videos.
Yep, Beavis and Butthead. What was that other one on VH1? Pop-Up Video.
It was
Even Pop-Up Video was full videos. They were just stupid ad-libs.
What time? It's like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. MTV would start, and until like 8 in the morning, it would be straight music videos.
Music videos, yeah.
That was it. So and then MTV2 came along, and all of a sudden now you can turn every time you turn on MTV, that's about fucking pregnant kids. Oh, okay. The hell does this have to do with music? Is this maternity television?
Yes,
so.
that's what MTV stands for now, maternity television. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Sucks.
That's hilarious. And it's kids having kids.
I know
We've
it's
talked
easy to
about
go
that
on,
before.
like, you know, you go on YouTube and watch the music videos now, but the evolution of that television channel is pretty amazing, because I don't think it really has anything to do with music anymore, with the exception of, like, the news shows and, you know, the award shows. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. I don't really watch.
Yeah, they still got the VMAs, which is kind of interesting. It's more of a concert than
Wildin'
anything
Out.
else.
I like that.
Wildin' Out now, yes. Wildin' Out is something I can definitely watch over and over again. Well, I mean, partially because Justina Valentine.
You know.
But, by the way, girl, if you're listening to this, yeah, Wildin' Out is my stuff. There's not much things I mean, I was always a Jersey Shore fan, and I watched it before the entertainment of just laughing at the stupidity of other people.
I haven't gotten to that show, but I've watched shows with similar premises. Yes.
They got Alabama Shore now.
Huh?
They got what is that? Ala Florida line or
What was the one the Miz was on? Road Rules, right?
Road Rules, Real World.
Real World.
He was
That
on
doesn't
Real
exist
World
anymore, does it?
I don't think so. He was on Real World. Maybe he was on Real World and Real World versus Road Rules.
Because Real World was like the original reality show, wasn't it? Or Survivor, one of the two were, but that was the first
Reality
one
show.
that was like
It was one of the popular
that
ones.
type of reality show.
It was a popular one.
Did you ever get into Survivor? Maybe. I don't really give a shit about people in the woods.
Naked and Afraid I find funny.
Never seen it.
Because who the freak wants to go out in the woods on an island by yourself or with another person of opposite gender, whether you like or dislike them, naked, and trying to do survival skills?
That's a show?
Hmm?
Huh.
I mean, everything's,
Well, obviously, but...
fortunately, for some.
Huh.
I just think it's like, you signed up for this? You signed up to go on a reality show to be butt naked
I'm sure they're getting paid.
for 48 or 72 hours or whatever the case may be, or 76 hours or whatever the math works out to. I couldn't do it. Maybe that's just me. And I body shame myself a lot, so that doesn't help. But to sign up for something like that,
I mean, those out-of-work actors take anything they get.
What's that?
Those out-of-work actors and actresses take whatever they can get. Being naked in the woods is like a fucking dream for some of those people.
Yeah, I
That's what I
guess.
got to imagine on those shows. Like, I don't really think it's real everyday people. I think it's just actors that see a chance at a gig.
And you gotta like build tents and hope it doesn't rain, which 90% of the time it rains, or at night.
So I would have been like, yeah, I'm just gonna sleep on the ground. They won't let us die on television, so we're good. See you in the morning.
There's a couple close calls, but I think it's all acting.
Dude, they did have like a snuff fucking thing that was going on in another country. Maybe it might still be going on. You remember that movie Stone Cold that was in with the rest? Well, basically the last one surviving, like gets free from prison. Stone Cold did a WWE flick. It was called The Condemned.
Yeah.
Where they took all these prisoners and threw them on an island, and the goal was the last person alive wins, and they get freedom.
Okay.
A game with that concept happened in real life in Russia.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, so talk about crazy shit.
Lord. Let's see. Kill them off. You can't do it. Let them do it themselves.
Right? Good luck. Hope I'm never in that spot, because I'm not really like surviving the woods kind of guy. Like, I've never been even in the woods. Not to sleep. You an outdoorsman?
I couldn't do that.
See, I like to be outside. I don't like to be outside when it comes to sleeping. Like,
No, I couldn't
be
do sleeping
inside.
too much. No. I mean, if I'm in like a hammock, maybe, or if I'm in like a enclosed gazebo with like a screened-in gazebo, maybe. It depends on how drunk I am. But voluntarily and naked? Nah, I couldn't do either one. Except camping. I can do camping.
Yeah, maybe I can't.
For a short period of time. I can't do that for too long.
Like, I'll hang out at the campsite till it's like 1, 2 in the morning, and I head back to my hotel.
And I head back to my hotel.
All day, I'll chill. Sure. Oh, time to go to bed? Alright. I don't sleep in cloth things where there's bears.
Yeah.
Like, all it does, it takes
I had a cold
is
skull one time. It was
bear
weird.
Oh, look. Food. I'm fucked. And I'm in a tent, so I can't even see what I'm doing to run from the bear that I can't run from anyway because it's just going to kill me.
Oh, we woke up with a bunch of visitors one time.
Bears?
Bears, skunks.
No. Gosh. Yeah, no. Fuck that. I'd rather stay in that Motel 8 Tonawanda again before I go camping. That was the shittiest fucking hotel I've been in a long time.
Yep. It happens, man.
Yeah, well, got crazy ass white rappers out of the way. What else we got to talk about today?
We got that. We can go sports, go Kaepernick and Nike, and then you can lead right into the whole football season coming on up. What you're excited about, what you think is going to happen, your highs, your lows. I want to hear it all, dude.
Oh, let's start with Cap. Cap and Nike. What do you think?
Cap and Nike. What do I think? I think that, like we talked about earlier, Cap and Nike both had made a pretty smart move. Was it controversial? Yes. Should white people be burning their shoes out while they're still on their feet? No. Should you be cutting cloth off of your clothing and walking around without the Nike sign on it? Sure, if that's what you want to do. People are really doing that. And I mean, if you want to do that, that's cool. Just please remember that you've already purchased this and you're just destroying your own property, and Nike doesn't care what you do with it. Just want to put that out there.
Because they know you're going to forgive them anyway and buy that shit again. So.
Oh, yeah, they'll release something else. You'll be back.
My thing is, if people want to be mad at anything, I told you this earlier, if you want to be mad at Nike for something, don't be mad at giving Kaepernick money for being on a fucking campaign. Like, Kaepernick, they're not to leave for two. Let the guy make money. I don't care. If you get a paycheck, get a paycheck. Nike wants to pay him to be on an ad. Nike wants to pay him to be on an ad. Who cares? Be mad at Nike for the fact that they're trying to become the sponsor of a civil rights movement. Like, Kaepernick is, whether he wanted to be or not, Kaepernick is the face of a movement. And Nike's trying to put their logo on it. So they want the civil rights movement people to think Nike. And from a business standpoint, it's really smart. Morally, no. But from a business standpoint, and you can't really be moral, I guess, in this spot, because they're going to make money now.
And when I said smart move by them both, that's exactly what I meant. Yeah. Business-wise, it was a smart move.
From a business standpoint, yes. It's genius, because everybody's talking about Nike. Good, bad, or indifferent right now. So, I don't think it's anywhere close to a big deal. Like, people just take things too seriously. Like, Kaepernick lost his NFL career. Nike's a sports company, okay? Kaepernick lost his career, whether it's because he's a bad player, because people didn't want the circus, because people are racist, whatever you want, whatever the reason you think is. At the end of the day, Kaepernick doesn't have a job in the NFL. So, a sports apparel company, Nike, sacrifice everything. You sacrificed your career. But it's a fucking Nike ad. It's not a political slogan. It's not fuck politicians, we like, fuck veterans, we like Kaepernick. Nike has never been in the political game. They've never been into making clothes for fucking soldiers and shit like that. That's not what they do. If they were an apparel company that made the suits that the soldiers use, okay, maybe then you have a point. But they're a sports apparel company. So people are mad at...
Which they signed another deal with the NFL with for like another 30 years or whatever it was.
They're going to be making out fucking jerseys until they're done. The fucking jerseys are 1,000 times better than the garbage ones that Reebok made.
For a ridiculous price, by the way.
So
ridiculous price.
People forget that Nike's a sports apparel. They're not political. They're not a political affiliate. They saw an opportunity to make some money and get people talking about them. They took it. How the fuck am I going to care? I'm not personally going to wear Nike, not because I'm not supporting the cause, because I buy off-brand clothes from Walmart. I don't own one piece of name brand thing unless it's got a Patriots logo on it, which is probably made by Nike. I don't even think my boots have a brand on them. I think they're just blank. I think they're just like Walmart steel-toe boots, standard. I'm not fancy.
Standard.
Like, if I get some Nikes, like the Shane McMahon shoes, I'll buy them, but I'm not spending $100 on sneakers. Kiss my ass. Nike doesn't sell $25 sneakers, so... Sorry. Russell, that's the shoe I was my gym shoes with.
Russell.
So I have fake Under Armour.
Oh, I've heard.
I get 9 shoes for the price of one. They actually do
awesome.
have a couple Under Armour shoes. Just the same. If not, they get shittier faster. So Walmart must have the better sweatshops.
Well, of course.
So yeah, fuck off if you're all that serious about the Nike shit.
Speaking of fucking off while you're all serious about things, listen. That's just... Well, I want to throw something out there. Off subject before we get on to football. Just off subject. Alright? If you... I'm going to say this real slow because apparently that's how it needs to be done. If you... are on Facebook.
.com. That's my podcast.
And you just happen to go and become an administrator to a specific group. And someone posts something that you don't like. Don't be an asshole about it and cry about it later. Don't do the bitch thing and then say something and then try to block somebody afterwards. Because it's sad. It's sad. It really is.
Can I add one small thing to that?
Absolutely.
All the viewers out there, if you could do me a favor, if you go to the @school
or listening
SCHOOLDIZZLE and tweet him a picture of a GIF twerking, anything, it doesn't matter. It could be women, it could be big women, it could be cartoons.
Yo, if it's like waffles,
that, and I will give you a shout out on the show. Yeah.
If it's like waffles, I'll give you a free 8x10.
We'll give you an autograph 8x10 if you get this guy to block you for twerk pictures. Okay? Well, added bonus for the show.
If I had my autograph list in front of me right now, I'll tell you which ones I have available. I know I got some great Hammer Valentine ones out there. I'll throw that one for free. If you do 2 of them. One of them being a waffle twerking.
And that Twitter account, again, is @SCHOOLDIZZLE. Yes, that's a grown man's Twitter handle. School Dizzle. That's a grown man. Well, allegedly, is a man.
He's a crybaby.
Who?
That's what he is. He's a crybaby.
Well,
he
doesn't
can't
like
fight
women.
his own battles.
It's not his fault.
Doesn't like booty.
It's just weird that you would have a group that you didn't allow women. It's really weird. I didn't know they're so anti-woman over there. Hey,
Right. What's up with that? What's up with that?
That part's fake news, but it was still funny.
That's not. That might not be fake news.
It might not be fake news. But that
might not be fake news.
I was just trying to be funny.
That might not be fake news, and I'm not saying. I mean, and if he doesn't like women, then it's so be it, bro.
God bless him.
Don't go after the heterosexuals that like it.
I know.
Because it's not right. It's not right.
That shit is
people are just trying to have some fun, and you can't take it, and then you're an asshole about it when you approach them, and then they're a gentle asshole to you back, and you get all butthurt about it. It's a little crazy. A little crazy.
And again, remember to screenshot and send it to me because I'm black, so I can't see it. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, he didn't block me yet.
School Dizzle. Remember that.
School Dizzle.
Yeah, School Dizzle. Grown ass man.
Just revert right back to it. Grown ass man. Started off with Who's the Boss because I felt very bossy after that whole thing. That whole School Dizzle.
Oh yeah, your boy.
JB moment there. I guess we'll see if one is back in that group. Not that it's a horrible thing or that I'm hurt by it or by any means, but I feel like I'm a victim here.
Sucks, doesn't it?
I feel victimized. No, it doesn't suck because I face this all the time. Hashtag me too. I was raped out of that. Yo, when I go back, I'm back. Hashtag Bullies aren't nice.
Tell your story.
Hashtag.
Hashtag down with Dizzle.
Hashtag I'm not down with the Dizzle.
Huh.
Hashtag crybaby. Hashtag me too. On that, we'll come back on notes. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Adam/Aldo Rose. You're listening to Fourth Wall Podcast. Don't be a lemon. Go absolutely rose nuts.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Okay, so this is what happened. I got into a car accident. I didn't know what to do. So then I thought,
Rager Gator.
And I knew that they could help me out with my
Rager Gator
discount paralegal services that I was needing for this horrible, horrible event. You too can get a hold of
Rager Gator,
because they can help you out. Do it today.
Jaws a party.
Rager Gator is property of the Underworld Cartel. All other Ragers and Gators are mere imitators. Rager Gator and its affiliates are not liable for
any loss of profit, counter lawsuits, misuse of products and services, natural wear and tear, depletion of the ozone layer, packs of wild dogs, wardrobe malfunctions, inadequate length of limbs to reach things on the top shelf or any other shelf for that matter, bad internet connection, your neighbors, the fall of communist Russia, malnutrition, lack of knives, your parents' divorce, an excess of knives, bacterial and or viral infections, viral videos, additional limbs, stubbed toes, that one thing that happened to you in high school, baby boys, prolapsed rectum, the effect you experience while watching marital aid videos, tickle fights, inability to read, Uncle Brad, phallic symbols, raccoon burgers, kidnappings, child snackings, fleas, religious experiences, the quickening, nightmares, pregnancies, bad sushi, Taipei death matches, Tiger Smith, paper cuts or splinters, vacation time, unwanted memories.
If side effects last for more than 4 hours, please call a doctor. If your party lasts for less than 4 hours, party harder.
You want to be hardcore, you want to be extreme, you want to do it with the Fourth Wall Podcast. I'm the Sandman and I'm out.
Never land.
Gotta love some Leave It to Beaver. Gotta love some Leave It to Beaver.
Beaver
Right.
cleavage.
The Beaver cleavage.
That was awesome.
Alright, now that we're done schooling.
Yeah. School Dizzle is now in session. Or out of session, one of the two.
Let's see.
According to the fucking Facebook posts, all the fucking dumbass kids at school went back today.
Except mine. Mine go back tomorrow.
Well,
Alright.
all the dumbass kids went back today. My sisters went back yesterday, so I'm still in the clear. No one I care about went back to school today, so I don't have to worry about defending anybody.
Yes, it's back to school season. Which means, in turn, it's your football season.
Fucking A.
I'm sure you've been anticipating and waiting
22
and anticipating.
hours, 24 minutes.
Oh, Jesus. And the countdown is on.
How you doing?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm looking forward
ready
to
for it?
I like my fantasy team. I like my fucking Patriots team. Even though I think this is it. This is we're either gonna win it, we're gonna lose it next year. It's gonna be all different. A lot of differences. Coach, including coach leaving. Nobody's saying that. I just have a hunch that's gonna happen. And, it's pretty much the worst thing that could happen to me in my life right now. But I know it's going to happen, so I'm just gonna let it happen. But we're going to worry about this year. We got Houston this week, so kind of in a pickle because fucking Deshaun Watson's my quarterback in fantasy. So I'm hoping we win, but we win like 40-39. I need them to beat up on our defense pretty good because I need to win some money. So. But we'll see. Just traded for Antonio Brown too. I gave away half my roster for him. That was kind of cool. He's the best player in the league, so I had to give up a lot. But worth it to me because now I got 2 top 5 guys. And yeah. So let's see what we got. I'm just gonna run down the spread real quick.
Go ahead.
Make a few picks. Open it up. Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Fluke versus the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to take the Falcons to smash. Bengals Colts. It's kind of a flip 'em game. I'm going to go with the Bengals to win that one. Buffalo and Baltimore. Baltimore is probably going to be the blowout of the week. They're going to beat Buffalo fucking straight out of Baltimore. Probably the second biggest riot they've ever had. Saints over Bucks, Patriots over Texans. This is probably going to be the best game of the week. It's 49ers and Vikings. 49ers hype train is off the rails, and I can't really say that I blame it because I basically set that fucking thing on the track when Jimmy G went there last year. It breaks my heart. I'm going to go with the 49ers, upset the Vikings, and Jimmy G stay undefeated in the NFL. Titans-Dolphins, probably the worst game on the slate. Couldn't care less about either of these teams. We'll go with Tennessee. Giants-Jacksonville. Giants going to upset. Jacksonville's overrated. Steelers-Browns. It was cool to see Cleveland in the Hard Knocks thing, and everybody loved them some Cleveland Browns, but no, they're not going to win. Definitely not going to win against the Steelers, even though they won't have Le'Veon Bell. Kansas City Chiefs and the Chargers. Going with the Chargers. They're going to win the AFC West. Dallas Cowboys, Carolina Panthers. I think Cowboys win that one, and I'm pretty sure it'll be an upset. I don't remember the line, but I don't really think it should be. Redskins, Cardinals. Redskins are going to smash. Seahawks, Broncos. It's kind of a crapshoot game, too. I don't really know how good Denver is, because Case Keenum is either going to be good or he's going to be terrible. I'll go with Seattle. Packers, Bears. Packers smash. Jets, Lions. Lions are my sleeper random defense of the week, because I think the Jets are going to get eaten alive.
Hold on a second. Pause. You took Seattle.
I did take Seattle, yes.
How do you think they're going to do? You think they're going to go
to the playoffs? No, I think it'll be close. I think
then they lose Sherman.
They did. They lost a lot more than Sherman. They lost half their defense. They lost Cam Chancellor. They lost Richard Sherman. They don't have a running back. They have a half of Doug Baldwin as a wide receiver. They're really bad on offensive line. But Russell Wilson is a very fucking good quarterback, and that guy is going to win them 8 games. So they'll probably go 8-8 and miss the playoffs.
Okay.
But if they didn't have Russell Wilson, that team wins 2 if they're lucky. That's how bad they are.
Okay. I just wanted to know your opinion. Thank you. Carry on. Carry on.
Lions over Jets, and the Lions are my sleeper defense this week in all kind of daily formats you can get them in. It's going to be hard because a lot of the dailies cut out Mondays, but anyway, you can play the Lions on a Thursday to Monday full slate, play the Lions defense. Sam Darnold's going to be good, but he's not ready. And then it's going to end with the Rams and the Raiders, and I think the Rams are going to eat. And just while I'm doing pick'ems, and I forgot to even do this, I probably should just do the divisions. I think Patriots obviously going to win AFC East. I think the Chargers are going to upset everybody in the West because I don't really think anybody else in the West is good, so I think they're just the best. AFC South is going to go. Everyone's going Tennessee, but I'm thinking Houston's going to run away with it. But if Andrew Luck comes back as any good as Andrew Luck is, like as he used to be anyway, I think they could challenge. I think Houston, if everyone stays healthy, will run away with the South. And Jacksonville's overrated. They'll win 6 games. And the North, Pittsburgh, chalk. No one else in that division's good. Not buying the Cincinnati Bengals, even though they might make the wild card, but who cares about the wild card? And NFC East, I think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be... I honestly think it's going to be the Washington Redskins, because I think they got a veteran roster. I think Philly's going to be a kind of rocky this year. Dallas is a mess, and the Giants are just not buying ice. So I think Washington upset that division. And I think the San Francisco 49ers are going to win the... Jesus Christ, I hate saying the word NFC and AFC so many times in a row. The NFC West. I'll go to the 49ers. And
really?
I think they're going to win. Everyone thinks it's the Rams and a lot, but I don't think the Rams are going to. I think the Rams overpaid a lot of guys, and it's just going to be too many chefs in the kitchen.
I'm thinking 49ers are, from what I've seen, a lot of fans and stuff they seem pretty happy with
what's
going on.
You contend for a Super Bowl if you have a franchise quarterback, and now they do. So you are in the running when you have one of these guys. They're lucky enough to have one. He can stay upright. That team is good. On paper, they're not as good as the Rams. They're better than the Seahawks, and they're damn sure better than Arizona, even on paper and in reality. But I think they can pick off the Rams because the Rams got a lot of like the Ndamukong Suhs and is Todd Gurley going to score 40 points in fantasy points a game again? Probably not. You know, Brandon Cooks is that good. Jared Goff, third-year quarterbacks, probably got figured out. I don't know. I think this is the perfect chance for the 49ers to slide in there and take that. And then the Saints win the South.
Time will tell.
And the Packers win the North.
Time will tell. I hope you're right, my friend. I hope you are right.
And Super Bowl, I'm going to go New England over New Orleans. Huh? Yeah, it wasn't much, though. And yes, that was a biased homer pick.
Huh.
That's pretty much all I got.
Surprised to hear those words of San Francisco going to win the AFC championship.
I think they can win 12
sorry.
games. 12-4. It's going to be a bye week, too. I think they'll be the 2 seed in the NFC. Behind the Saints. I think the Saints are going to fuck people up this year.
Interesting concept.
I can't wait. Because this is the first year in a long time your teams have been very close. Like, there hasn't been this much parity in football in a very long time. But any team can honestly win it. It wouldn't surprise me if the Redskins won the Super Bowl. That's how even the playing fields are. I mean, there's obviously teams that are better, but 17 weeks of football is a lot. Anybody can get hurt, worn down. It's crazy. Philadelphia Eagles lost their starting quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, week 12, and went on to win the Super Bowl. So literally, it's just one of those things. It was a crazy year last year. So I'm hoping it's basic and chalk this year, so fucking New England's just win, and I don't care anymore because we got 6. For some reason, New England and the Niners are in the Super Bowl. We got to watch that together.
Oh, yeah.
It could happen.
I'm
Like
sure.
it's one of the
sure
scenarios.
we'll be watching it
that could
together.
happen.
That's what I'm trying to say. We have another big plate of buffalo chicken wings.
And I wouldn't even care to lose that one. I would piss me off in the beginning, but Jimmy G's my guy. I was so sad when we let him go.
It wouldn't aggravate me because I would probably expect it.
What?
Niners losing.
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
But, one can dream.
Time will tell, man. January, February is a long time away.
Dude, I said that in February to September was a long time away, and here we are.
Yeah.
Remember you yelled at me because you didn't want me to wish away the summer. Well,
I
guess
sure
what? It's
did.
over. Here it
Yeah,
is.
no,
It starts
I can't say
tomorrow.
nothing about it. It started on Labor Day, really. I mean, it's just everything's just not the same.
No.
Not the same. Didn't do as much as I wanted to this summer, but got a lot
Probably
accomplished.
won't next year.
Got a lot accomplished. Got the new studio. Got some things going and coming. So, yeah. You got on sports?
Yep, that's it.
My friend.
Next week I'll either be happy or pissed.
I was going to say, my friend, next week and several weeks following, I am definitely going to be expecting a nice report like how you have just given. Because that's what I'd be looking for when I tell you to do the damn cast. You're like,
Well,
yeah,
I don't have
got
to
nothing.
pick 17
That's
things
good. I like
usually.
that, though. I like that. I know. I like that.
What do I have to say the word AFC and NFC so many goddamn times?
I like that. Yeah, I know. You did say that a lot. So, on from there. Let's talk what this podcast was supposed to be about originally. But you know what? We changed the rules, and this is what we like to do. Let's talk wrestling.
Oh, all right.
Let's talk wrestling.
What do you got?
This past Saturday.
All out.
All in.
All in. All out. Whatever.
All In was a broadcasted hype fest that it was set out to be.
I was more interested in the day before. Not even because it was wrestling. The podcast convention was
Yeah.
awesome to see.
Yeah.
That to
I
me
didn't know
is,
about
is
that.
more of a draw than would have been. Like more for me to be interested in than the wrestling.
I didn't.
Me either. I mean, I heard that it was the StarCast before. I had no idea what it was. I thought it was just like an autograph signing before the show, and it wasn't even close to that. Like Conan did his podcast live there. This is the biggest question I have about this weekend. Would you pay $45 for Dave Meltzer's autograph?
For Dave Meltzer's autograph?
$45.
No, I would not pay $45. I don't even think I'd give him
$1.
$45.
What do you want $1 from a guy who writes a dirt sheet?
I don't. Yeah.
If he was like,
hey,
can I
give
you $1? No.
Right.
It's just shit. Go.
Can I give you the $1? No, just go. I don't want your $1.
$45 for a dirt sheet writing his autograph. Wow. Who bought it? Like, that's to me like if Shooter McGavin couldn't get a guy to buy his autograph in Buffalo, how did Dave Meltzer get some?
My
But I
prices
guarantee
are
he
too
sold
low.
some.
My prices are too low.
Damn right. At least you've wrestled a match. Dave Meltzer watches wrestling for a living. Now, he must do pretty good because a lot of people pay him his money, but I ain't paying you money for an autograph.
45 bucks.
Huh?
$45.
$45 for the autograph.
5. That's crazy. That's ridiculous.
Speaking of which, if you'd like a Mike J 585 personally fourth wall unscripted autograph for only $40, hit me up on Twitter at Mike J 585.
And I got you guys for just $30.
Oh, fuck.
But don't feel bad. It's all right. They can get the combo.
T-shirt?
No, the two of us.
Oh, I thought you were trying to sell your shirt. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or you can throw one of
So
my
mine
T-shirts.
is 45, yours is 30, so 60 for the combo? In
Sure.
the middle? That's fair. Yeah. Or 55 if they want it on the same photo.
Yeah. Then I'll throw my shirt in for an extra 20.
There you go.
We'll be done. You'll be all decked out. You'll be ready to go for the holidays. New gear to keep you nice and warm this winter.
I mean, that's what I would want.
Just saying. No, but All In was a success. All In delivered. I was super impressed. I was expecting worse. There was some technical difficulties, but it is what it is. The set looked pretty cool.
Big time.
The set looked really pretty cool.
It didn't look indie. That was good.
No, yeah, it looked really cool, and the names just came out, and the names just kept rolling out, man. And it was, the Jay Lethal doing the Macho Man gimmick for a little bit and snapping out of that, and it wasn't a bad thing to watch. Pay-per-view top to bottom was pretty good. The women on there, they gave it their all. They were pretty badass. So yeah.
Was my girl on that? Tessa Blanchard?
Yes.
Nice. She's a little hottie.
Yes, there's a couple of them on there. So yeah, we should, if you haven't checked out All In, find a way to watch it, because it was really good. That's really what I think is good in wrestling. I know what the hell is it called? Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell. I keep thinking Mixed Match Challenge because that's what keeps popping up on the screen. Hell in a Cell is setting up to be a pretty good pay-per-view or special event or whatever you want to call it.
Which one? Kitchen Mania?
Yeah, I guess that's what you call it. Hell in a Cell?
Oh, no. I meant the chick one. The girls' pay-per-view.
Oh, Evolution.
Yes.
Oh, Chicky Mania. That's what you said.
Kitchen Mania.
Kitchen. Oh, Jesus. I did say that. Yeah. So that's setting out to be pretty interesting. So we'll talk about that on another time on the podcast when we got a little bit more extra time. Mixed Match Challenge is coming back. For those that have missed it, it'll be there.
Meltzer.
Coming in mid-September. Mid-September, the Mixed Match Challenge returns on Tuesdays. Facebook TV. They were pretty interesting. I try to watch them every week, to be honest with you. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm still on this high end on All In. It was a pretty good pay-per-view. I'm going to have to find it. We're going to have to watch it before you leave because it wasn't bad. Even the pre-show on Chicago
Seen they drew like
WGN.
190,000 viewers.
They put on a damn good show. That Battle Royal was good. Hurricane Helms and all types of folks was coming out to woodworks for that. Jericho came out during the match with Pentagon and Kenny Omega, and that was really good. It's just things like that made you just go, whoa. They had storylines, and they had storylines from different organizations that made sense.
But again, would it work all the time? How many times can you go for the, oh my god, it's him shot factor?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How many times could they successfully pull this off a year? That's the only thing. A lot of people compare. Oh, they're doing this so much better than WWE, so much better than WWE, so much better than WWE. WWE can't sell out this and this. Like, WWE sells. They got 6, 7, 8, 9 shows a week. Like, this is one a year right now. I think you can get away with it twice. Honest to God, I think they could be successful.
That's what I'm saying. Successfully twice. Yeah.
But I don't think anymore. You know who's backing this, like financially?
ROH.
The whole thing.
Cody Rhodes and...
So they're going out of pocket too?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Young Bucks, it's their stuff too, but they're getting some help from sponsors and ROH. ROH was
probably Corgan because of the NWA.
And the NWA, yep. What was I going to say? ROH was the ones that did all the camera work for it, because you could just tell how their camera work was. It was ROH style.
The stage looked like it.
It was a little ROH-ish on stage, yeah.
Well, the crew did it at least. Like,
yeah.
You could tell it was done by someone that knew what they were doing. It was a really good stage. But, what the fuck was he just going to say about it? I don't even remember. Fuck, this game. Whatever. So, seems like it was good.
We were talking about rude people earlier. I've been thinking the whole show on what the hell we were talking about. About the generations. You remember how we were talking about how this generation...
Yeah, like as you get older, you tend to side with the older generation.
Yeah, but what led to that? I said I want to talk about it on the podcast. I can't remember. That's what I was pacing.
We wouldn't have known how dumb people were if we didn't work in customer service.
True, yeah.
That was around the same. I don't remember what it was.
I
do remember you saying you wanted to talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah. This is where I write shit down. I can't do it like this. Anyways, forget it. We'll save it for next week if I remember. You got anything to add?
I got nothing.
You can follow me on the Twitter. I almost said it wrong. On the Twitter machine is what I like to call that. Yeah. Because I'm old. At DJ Lou 585.
And you can send your $40 for your official Mike J autograph at Mike J 585.
You didn't have a wacky beginning, but you got a good close. I like it. Together, you can find us on the Twitter machine at the number 4 TH Wall Podcast, and also on Facebook.com /Fourth Wall Podcast. And until next week and next time, folks, we will see you then. Love, peace.
Just do it.
Oh God, you and your Nikes.
Just do it.
I can't get on the ground any further, it's impossible for me. And do not treat me like a murderer, I just like to be yes, I make R&B, I sing song and go ring it strong, ching chong 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 ching. Psych, I joke, I kid. If I offend, I'm sorry, please forgive, for I am Triumph the puppet dog. I am a mere puppet, I can get away with anything I say, and you will love it. Can't you see what you do to me, baby? You make me crazy, you make me act like a maniac. I'm like a lunatic, you make me sick. You're truly the only one who can do this to me. You just make me get so crazy. I go schizo,
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Big old teddies.
How you doing?